Oh, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of 4C Comics. Hi, I'm Jeff. I don't know. I just
I'm
felt like
Becker. 4% processing, $25 shipping.
I just felt like starting differently tonight. How's everybody doing? Welcome to another Tuesday night live with 4C. I look at this. Anybody ever seen this before? This was like one of my brother's
comic
favorite
book,
books.
Jeff. We've seen them.
Well, did you ever see one where they printed multiple covers on it?
Double cover for Jeff.
Look at that. Fancy. My brother was convinced this was going to be worth a fortune one day. It is not.
Yeah, but the neat part about double covers is that if you send them to get graded, they grade the better cover.
Really? So what if if one's
that's the thing.
Bother?
CGC. So like if the top cover is a 9.0 and the next one in is like a 9.4, they'll give it a 9.4.
Oh, so you could like if the bottom one was like awesome, you could totally just wrinkle the top one and be like,
yeah,
where's my 9.8? Don't count that one. Doesn't count.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I get a mulligan.
I hope everybody's doing good tonight. We're gonna have a little fun show. We got this. There's this guy who I don't know.
We got a guy behind me.
What's he? Oh, look, there he is. There he is.
Morrison.
Morrison. Yeah.
Back to work, Rummy. Hey, can I show you the sign?
Oh yeah.
So Ken made this lovely welcoming sign for Bill for when he came down to Florida to hang out.
Bill, why do you keep indulging him?
Very funny, very funny.
So you guys notice that giant pile of stuff that's sitting behind Ken and next to Bill is just it's called work for Bill for the next 2 days. It's just remarks and drawings and autographs.
My reward, the big front seat on Spirit Airlines.
No expense spared.
Exactly. Well, you know,
very nice.
Only 3 connecting flights.
Like, do you have to pilot the plane then, or
only if they needed?
Yeah, the only seat the cheap seat. He's in the jump seat behind the. That's the one he's got right there. So, anyways, I hope everybody else is doing great out there tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We're gonna have fun like we always do. We're gonna be doing some stuff. We doing anything with that Morrison guy there? What are we doing?
No, he's busy.
Oh my God! You just have him there, locked in there, doing nothing.
I asked him. He said, look what I do have though. Look what he did. He did this at SketchCon.
Oh, donuts! There's no sprinkles. Where are the sprinkles?
Who's that for? Was that
He just did it while he was hanging out at SketchCon. I've gotten a lot of the artwork from SketchCon, not all of it. A lot of it should be coming within the next week or two. So I'm waiting for it all to come in so I can kind of ship it out all at once. So no one's waiting for their stuff more than they should be.
Right. Well, some people got multiple things, so you obviously don't want to send one thing and then have to send the other one later. So we try to package it all together for you guys, make it, But yes, that was really fun. SketchCon was good. We had a very cool show last week with or was it the week before last? I'm losing track now. Did we do a show last week? I don't even remember anymore.
Yeah, we were in LA.
Yeah, that was the tech show, right?
Yeah.
That was impromptu, a wonderful show with Mr. Mark Texiera. Ken was out there after doing his show in Canada, getting Mike Cazala to sign a whole bunch of really cool pieces of artwork that we're going to be offering up very soon. Look at that.
Oh yeah, that was who got that? Somebody.
Joe's or somebody's, I don't know.
Joe, yeah.
Linda Craig, if you're out there. I know you didn't even see this.
Linda Craig.
Look at that. She usually doesn't come on for another hour. Jablonski.
And I don't know who this one was for.
That was
those are the sketches.
That's Lucas got one. Joe Great's got the
Lucas is the one that's not straight ahead.
Yeah, not straight ahead. The other one was requested specifically. So,
and for those of you who got commissions from Tex, well, he did some.
Uh-oh.
He kind of just did what he wanted to.
Which is what Tex always does. It's whatever he wants to do.
Mm-hmm. So
yeah.
if you didn't do yours, we're hopefully going to be doing some at San Diego. I can give you a refund. I refunded somebody last night.
I mean, we're only like 2 months away from San Diego, 2.5-ish. So I mean, if you waited this long, we can get it done for you. And we'll have him at the table. Oh, Ken knocked himself out. We have Ken Tex will be hanging out at the table in San Diego with Bill and with Ken. So
pick myself up.
So Tex will be there.
Yeah, you did, Grandpa.
I think you did 5.
Oh, during the live show, you did 4.
4.
We took a pre-list for New York, and he didn't do all of those. That's the ones we're kind of waiting on. So those are the ones where if you haven't already gotten a refund and he didn't do yours yet, we can probably still get it done for you. If you want a refund, whatever.
Here's those pieces a little more.
I mean, look at this. Yeah. Same general thing, sort of a busty kind of. These are a little more than quick sketches. These were like busts.
Yeah, he said he spends about an hour on. So
yeah,
this one's actually available.
Yeah, listen, that Wolverine's available. What's the price on that? $300.
$250.
$250. There you go. And somebody did ask what size the painting was and how much for the Bill Morrison painting.
This itty bitty thing. What is this? Is probably 6x9, maybe 5x7.
I think it's 5x7.
Oh, pulling out the
5x7.
And how much?
5x7.
Price, Mr. Carson?
For a small one like this, we're going to do $150.
100 what?
So somebody just writes claim.
It's a canvas board.
Get that?
It's a canvas board, so it is canvas, but it's
$50,
huh?
And he can even sign it because he's right behind you. Because he forgot to do that. Look at that. So there you go. Raleigh was the first to ask. So if he wants it, there you go. Or if anybody else wants it. Raleigh says he didn't even say claim. He just said invoice me.
Okay.
Awesome. Answer it.
No.
What
Come
kind
on.
of midlife crisis of a ringtone is that?
Yeah, I love it when Ken gets phone calls during the live show we've been doing for 4 years.
That's Bread Fan from Metallica.
It's awesome. Oh yeah, so Raleigh, that's all yours. Congratulations. We'll make sure that Bill signs that before we wrap it up for you.
Will we though?
Yes, we will.
Yeah, we will.
There's a reason I didn't sign it.
Why not?
Don't you say it's not done. Don't you say it.
He didn't put the sprinkles in it yet.
It looks fantastic, Bill. That's what we say.
Looks great, Bill.
Yeah, it looks great.
Is that why you didn't sign it?
No.
Why didn't you sign it?
I just didn't get around to it.
He forgot.
I didn't forget. I knew I would eventually.
Eventually. I get around to it eventually.
That's the answer we get from a lot of artists these days.
What did
You get it.
did Ken at least feed you tonight, Bill?
He did.
Is he watering you? Is he like taking you out for a walk?
I did take him out yet for a walk.
Actually, Monica's watering me because this is leftover old-fashioned, pre-mixed old-fashioned that was left in Ken's fridge. Nobody touched it to my knowledge for the last 3 months.
So it's aged. Nice.
Yeah.
Now it's an even older fashion.
When was I here before? January?
No, February for MedCon.
February. So this has been in his fridge since February.
Wonderful.
Great. Thank you, Monica, if you're listening.
Shameless.
Roger wants to know if we have any other art we could show from SketchCon. You got anything else laying around handy? Ken, you want to show off?
From SketchCon? Yeah, hold on.
I will say that Mr. Ken Carson will be in, not this coming weekend, but the weekend after next, will be in Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It'll be Philadelphia, Fan Expo Philadelphia with Mr. Bill Morrison.
Filthy Philly.
Look at that. He'll be there with Scott Shaw, Matt Horak, and Russ Braun. So come by, say hi.
And Mike DiCarlo.
And DiCarlo will be there too. That's right.
This one.
We had to put him to work, Marcus. That's why he's there. Bill works best when whipped. Oh, that's a great.
Are you showing them all this stuff that I have to work on this weekend?
One table.
Can you guys see this?
Yeah, it's you know.
Look at it. Look at the King Homers.
I mean, what are there? It's only like 6 of them.
Hey, what about this one?
There's 16 of those.
17. Look, Becker's got one.
Becker's got one. Hold on, he's got
Mike, or Phil, look.
There's like 1,000 Funko Pops.
Oh, one more. One more.
Thank you for buying that. I didn't make a dime.
Oh, that sucks. That's literally one of the reasons I bought it.
Bill, I have a present for you. I'll bring it up to Philadelphia. Can you see this?
You didn't get paid for that, Bill? Outrageous.
What is that?
Look, it's a Pez dispenser.
Oh.
How could Walmart do that to
It's a Batman Pez dispenser from like 30 some years ago.
King is giving me for all my hard work. It's a Catwoman pistol from the Batman TV show.
Yeah.
Actually, you're gonna like this.
Yeah, you showed me this.
There you go.
Adam West style batarang.
I gave him a batarang. I even put a black rope on it.
So, do you think you'll be scaling anything this week then, Bill?
With the batarang.
With your batarang?
Trying to break out of Ken's house.
Well, he's got to go, and do the whole window gag where somebody like pops out of a window.
Yeah, exactly. The walking out.
My affection for Ken. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh my gosh. But yes, Philadelphia. So that's the next show, guys. A week from this weekend, not this weekend, but the following weekend. So that'll be Philly. That'll be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you're in the area, come by, say hi, get some stuff drawn, meet the guys. Oh, these are just fantastic. I love all of these. That was from
Ed Wexler.
Ed Wexler. No respect. No respect.
Maybe my favorite sketch from the whole weekend.
Yeah, that's Emilio's.
Ecto One.
Yeah, that's Emilio, I believe.
Okay, we could do Ecto One as a transformer.
Who did this one?
Livio Ramondelli.
Oh yeah, I saw him working on this. He's fast too, right?
Oh, that one's for Mr. Christopher Bacon.
Mm-hmm.
That dang bacon.
Look at that. Power Rangers goodness. You know who that one's for.
Jason Harris.
Look at that. Get in that honey pot.
Check these out.
Wait, can't see anything. What is it? Oh, I was gonna say. Oh, look at the watercolors.
Oh boy.
Stan Sakai's watercolor. Oh my, you guys missed out if you didn't get one from him. Oh my Lord.
Good gravy.
Look at this one.
Boy, Emilio went all out at SketchCon.
Slayed them.
That's pretty awesome.
Stan with a nice little paper over the top of everything. Thank you, Stan, for doing that. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. That's what I've gotten so far.
Yep. So we're still waiting on more pieces, guys. Ken did bring home some of the pencil pieces that Mike Cazala did. That he just left them in pencil form. He drew like a Tom and Jerry. There's a Pink Panther. Just a bunch of other ones. Those are kind of he's got those with him. They're somewhere, but nobody claimed them. He just kind of drew them while he was there. He knows how to draw right on model for all that stuff out of memory. Didn't have to look at any references or anything. Just did it.
Oh, I got
there's a Mighty Mouse, I think.
Yeah, hold on. I'll show him. I'm gonna grab him.
I really like that Pink Panther.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, so these are the pieces that Mike Cazala did. at SketchCon.
Hey, make yourself big. Make yourself big. Let's look at these things.
I'll work on it.
There we go.
Hey, Perry. For those just joining us, Bill's in the corner doing art.
Yeah, there's a bugs.
Making remarks, doing signatures.
That's fine.
Ken's got him to work.
Ren and Stimpy, and it was
You got that?
Yeah.
Nice.
And I just heard that the co-creator of that passed away.
This is when I said, George, Tom, and Jerry. And he turned around and said, like this?
Yeah. Just like that.
What? Passed away.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. You got to love a little Pink Panther action.
He told me he didn't know how he did because he did all these from memory. He didn't look at any reference.
There's a Benda.
Fry. Mighty Mouse.
Mm-hmm.
So I have those. We'll be posting those up at some point or bringing them to shows with us.
Oh, those aren't claimed?
Those are
Not all unclaimed.
un.
Do you want to offer any of them right now?
Maybe.
Ain't hard to get.
Roger Ash says Mighty Mouse, please.
How about Ren and Stimpy pages?
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Roger Ash, if you want that Mighty Mouse, we can make that happen. We'll talk.
We'll talk, buddy.
You mean back issue magazine's editor-in-chief, Roger Ash?
That Roger Ash.
What? I love that magazine.
Oh, there you go.
See?
Especially loved it when I had a free cop subscription.
Oh, now he's going after you, Roger. Once Morrison gets his hooks in you.
Look at those great pieces.
If somebody was interested in these, do they reach out to you?
Reach out. And
Whoa, slow down. Do these a little slower. You like give the people. What issue is this from?
this would be Ren and Stimpy issue number 2, page 8. I bought this off the shelf.
Guys,
Remember it.
early. So not just Ren and Stimpy comics.
Right. And Bill, it was
Like
Jim
issue 2?
Smith passed away.
Who?
It was Jim Smith. He was one of the people who developed the show, I guess,
Oh.
with Bob Camp.
Perry
Oh,
Comics asks if you have any Magilla Gorilla.
Magilla? Or I thought it was Manila. It's Manila Gorilla,
It's
isn't it?
Magilla.
This
I
is
thought it was
the
Manila, like the
title
color.
page to a Looney Tunes story.
Ooh.
And it was written and inked by Mike DiCarlo.
Wow. How did what?
Huh?
So it was written by DiCarlo, penciled by Mike, and then Kazala, and then inked by Mike DiCarlo. Craziness.
Correct. Correctamundo.
And then Ken got a couple of interior prelims from some Bongo comics too. Just a couple.
Just a couple. There's somebody else.
Because Mike
These are-
worked
these
on
are
quite a
pieces
few of
that
those
Scott
books.
These are the pieces that Scott did. He did like 16 of these mashups for SketchCon, and we sold over half of them at whatchamacallit. But did somebody
That's a show.
say
Mhm.
Magilla Gorilla?
Okay, Perry Comics did.
That's great,
What
babe.
would
That's
something
great,
like
babe.
this be?
Great,
Something.
babe. Magilla Gorilla. Oh, it's upside down.
How do you know?
Oh, it's
Great Babe, yeah, not Magilla.
Another.
this one everybody likes, but nobody bought.
Oh,
What the heck?
it's so great.
This one too, everyone liked, but nobody bought.
Sonic as Flash.
This one nobody liked and nobody's gonna buy. So
Yeah, that thing's horrifying.
That
is nightmare fuel.
Oh my god!
So I asked Scott to draw. I said, draw Super Grover, but do him. I said real. I should have said on model.
So
then he did this.
That's
But he did Super Grover if he was a real person, and it's the most horrific sketch in the history.
It's quite awful.
How much on the Garfield?
These are 150.
150 doll hairs.
About
is it just 150 Becker, or is there something else?
4% processing, $25 shipping.
There you go.
And this was a gift from Scott to me.
Oh,
Ozzy the Thing. Waka waka waka, or raka raka raka.
Raka raka raka.
Oh,
I'll be here all week.
This guy. What a pistol. Yeah, watch out for him.
Sometimes they just come
what
to
a
me.
Joke maker.
Oh,
yeah. So, but Jeff was saying that yes, Mike Cazala, he was an artist at Bongo for 18 years.
Who Dat Comics would like to know, can he combine the Garfield with his other purchases?
I don't know.
From SketchCon?
Maybe.
Why are you so difficult tonight, Ken?
I don't know.
Keeping Bill Morrison in your corner has made you a grouch.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, just let me know. Message me, and we'll work it out.
We
there
always
you go,
do.
Dat.
We always do.
Oh.
Yep. So you were saying about Mike?
Yeah. So I went to see Mike Cazala. So Mike was an artist at Bongo for like 18 years. He did everything: Futurama comics, Simpsons, Bart Simpson, all kinds of stuff. Now everybody knows that Bongo, you had to turn your art in. Those shysters over at Bongo.
Hey.
Keep it huh?
Hey,
Hey.
So they
shyster by definition is a lawyer.
They paid everybody an extra $10 and kept their art.
No, we paid a lot.
12.
What the hell, Ken? You are spicy tonight.
Anyway,
Trying to get Bill in trouble over there.
so Bongo kept all the art. So it's very rare to see any Bongo art available. And you're probably not going to see it ever available. It's just the way it is. But when Mike did his art at Bongo, he actually did it. He would draw it out on 11x17 and do it tight, and then light box that tight prelim onto the board that he would submit to Bongo. So if he had to make any changes or anything, he would. If he didn't make a change, he left it the way it was.
Right. And they send it to the inker.
Right. So although those final pieces are not available, Mike had all of his prelims. When I say he had all of his prelims, he had all of them. So here's what a prelim from, say, a Futurama book would look like. And I mean, I'm sorry, washing out a little bit with the light here, but yeah. So as you can see, super tight. This is actually a 3-page story or 2-page story that was in the back of a foreign edition of
Raleigh would like to know if Bill has finished his painting yet. Sorry, Raleigh. I do see your comments.
Oh, Raleigh's painting. No, I don't think he's finished it yet. He was the one, the Simpsonized one.
Oh. Yeah, I actually would have if I'd known it was commissioned during the SketchCon, because I was working on that Homer, and I could have been working on Raleigh's piece. But I didn't know. I didn't know I had a commission.
That's okay, Bill.
Folks, fine entertainment like Ken mocking Bill while he talks is always available to you here at 4C Comics.
Anyway.
So we have all these finished pencils basically these are the only pieces of these books that would be available for purchase, because all of the original pencils and inks are all locked away forever. As far as we know, they're not going to be released. So, but these are so tight that on most of them, they're almost identical to the pages that were in the books.
Now, I'm just hypothetically saying here, what if we did a heist and we went and got the bongo art? Because I'm telling you, I want to see me and Jeff lower Kenan through a ceiling Mission Impossible style.
It's probably not that hard to get.
No.
I think
I don't want to be a part of any heist that doesn't
part
involve.
Probably would be moving all the stuff that's in front of the files. Yeah,
right.
It's just in a warehouse.
What if we got a fake mustache for Bill,
Hmm.
and we had him run a con game or something?
Yeah.
I watched Ocean's 11 recently.
But I'll be bringing two the stories with me to Philadelphia. One is a 10-page story from Super Spectacular, written by Scott Shaw, titled Senor Ding Dong, Master of the Doorbell. In For Whom the Doorbell Tolls. That's not For Whom the Doorbell Tolls. I swear to God, that's the name of it. I'll never forget it. And the other one is a book by Bill. I think is a 10-page story also. It's from the Little Homer one shot called Bad Boy Homer.
That's not from the
Right?
Little Homer.
It's not? What's it? I thought that's what it said in the.
Well, why would I do an adult Homer story in a little?
I don't know. I don't. Hey, listen. I don't write this shit.
That makes no sense.
That's the goober who was the editor in chief at the time.
Well,
and to answer your question, who dat, we will not be at Fan Expo Dallas this year.
We will not be at Fan Expo Dallas this year. No.
And I was never going to be. My daughter graduates from high school that weekend, so I was never going to be at Fan Expo. But no.
Trying to find that book to see where it's from.
But anyways, so we're going to bring a couple with us to Philly. So you can have, if anybody wants any of those, the first time these have been made public, they've basically been with Mike since he did them. So if anybody wants any of those, you can show up in Philadelphia and you can get them.
The only way you can ever really get your hands on bongo art.
And that's, it's basically no interiors have ever made it out into the public as far as I know. And,
it's Simpsons Comics 238.
There you go. Simpsons Comics 238, written by Bill Morrison. You can get Bill to sign it. And there you go. Have to see if we can find.
He's editor in chief for most of it.
Yeah, have to see if we can. You guys can find the comics to match up with these books, and then you can have a real piece.
Yeah. So here's the one.
Ooh.
And this is Senor Ding Dong.
That's great.
Senor Ding Dong.
Senor Ding Dong. So.
Is Ron Wilson doing all right? As far as we know, Ron Wilson's doing all right.
Yeah. I haven't talked to Ron recently, but
Did everyone have a good free comic book day? I know Bill had told me earlier he was signing at a local shop to him.
Yeah.
Nice. No, yeah. I worked most of the day. Then I got out and saw that Thunderbolts movie on Saturday night.
I picked up some comic books off of the sales, and I got first appearance of Dr. Bong.
Oh,
look at me now.
Yeah, Mike, you can email me or contact me on Facebook. I'll show you whatever you need to see.
Also got this, Jeff. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, look at that. It's what's his name again? I can't remember. Ball Speed. Got it.
I picked up some comics. I guess. Let me see.
I did not pick up any comics. I actually went to a comic book store today, about 30 minutes away from where I live, and it.
See, Roger Ash likes my comic books.
It was called Amazing Comics, and in Burke, Virginia, Fairfax County, and it was a nice little store. Not gonna lie, nice little store.
So Jeff, who's your favorite superhero, and how high does he bounce?
Let's see, my favorite superhero. I don't really have a favorite. I like a lot of different ones. Although She-Hulk is definitely at the tippy top, and I think she would bounce pretty high.
My favorite thing about going to Canada is you can buy stuff for Canadian money, and we all know it's not real. So
Look at that! Some astonishing tales.
Tales to Astonish 100. We got some Incredible Hulk number 256.
Ooh.
I got Incredible Hulk 284.
Look at you.
And I got Incredible Hulk 271, Becker. Look at that one, Becker.
I have several.
Do you have Incredible Hulk 247, Ken?
I probably do.
I also have that one.
Do you have it signed by Mr. Sal Buscema?
I do not.
Look at that. Signed by Sal Buscema. I always love these ones where they're like Marvel's TV sensation.
And then these Bill brought, and I don't think I'm letting him bring them home. Ready, Becker?
Oh,
First Hulk 180. That's a very mild big swing there.
Ooh.
Real first appearance of Wolverine.
First cover
And
appearance.
the last appearance of Wolverine.
Well,
No, I think they kept him going.
yeah,
for a
I think
few
he might have
more
been in
issues.
a few things after that.
I thought he was like a shot in the pan kind of character. Like a one shot kind of deal.
Most Canadians are, but no, he survived.
Who dat? No, because I haven't shoved a cake in my own face yet. If you know, you know. Now, so have you guys? I don't think I've ever talked about the hunt. So do you have a minute? Can we keep this live going for a minute?
Oh, we have nothing else going on. Go.
Yeah.
Okay. So the hunt is on YouTube here on YouTube, Tony Sanders' channel, and it's like comic book battles where you show covers and stuff. There's themes at times, but you battle other comic book collectors and you show off your books, right? Well, the twist is they add pro wrestling gimmicks to it. So everybody has like a pro wrestling gimmick. And my buddy Biggie Shack, who has stopped in the chats before, he has from the early days of the hunt. He's like the OG hunt guy. He's been Hulk Hogan. Well, I've come in as his manager, Mikey Hart, the mouth of South Kansas City. And I've been doing this. So I've had a few appearances, but we were celebrating his championship win previously, and I had a cake to celebrate with, and then the lights in my room went off, and next thing you know, somebody had attacked me. We don't know who it was yet. We're on the case, but anyway. So if you want to see a cake shoved in my face, maybe a little harder than I intended.
Like at the wedding, the bride and the groom sometimes get a little.
Yeah.
But yeah, so lots of fun stuff, guys. Lots of stuff going on. Everybody had a good weekend. That's good. We had a little May the 4th be with you to go along with Free Comic Book Day. So that was yesterday. That was yesterday? No, what day is today? 6th? Oh no, today's Revenge of the 6th. So you got another evil Star Wars day. It was me.
Terrible.
And now we go on about our normal lives.
So next week we will be having live sketches
with the wonderful, the incredible, the very nice, the very talented Mr. Joe Phillips. Mr. Joe Phillips will be here doing some sketching, hanging out, talking. He was here for a little bit for SketchCon, and he just recently did a show on the Comic Art Fans channel, just selling some originals that he had. but we're going to have him sketching for you guys. So please come on, get something from Joe. He's a really nice guy and a really incredible artist who's been working in comics for well over 30 years. So come in, hang out.
I'm going to load some images.
It could have been Alessandro. We don't know where he was.
Alessandro just posted a really cool Century piece that he's
he did.
He's selling himself. So if you guys like the character, that's definitely a cool one to do. We'll have to see if we can get
in with Bill one last time. How's he doing back there, Ken?
He left.
Oh,
he's looking at take his phone away. Take his phone away, Ken.
Oh, he's not working, Ken.
It's for reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you know?
What do you know?
What do you know? Yeah, he forgot how to draw Bart Simpson.
Ooh. I don't even know if that's burn.
Oh my gosh, guys. But so what else we got going on? We got that. So we got the Philadelphia show. We got Heroes Con coming up. We are going to be doing hopefully something really cool Ken and I have been talking about for Heroes Con. But we will let you guys know as soon as that comes through. We have another live sketch show, I believe, the week after Joe Phillips. Do we not?
Yeah, CP Smith. I'm actually working on loading images right now.
Yeah.
Onto
CP Smith will be our live guest. And he's another wonderful Disney artist who's done.
He worked for Marvel and but he did a lot of storyboards and stuff. But he did it. He did a sketch. Is Jason Harris out there?
Jason Harris was out here.
He was. Well, the Pooh in the Honey Pot was one of the ones he did from.
No. This is that was Ed Wexler.
Oh, Ed Wexler. Sorry,
CP Smith. He did this Silver Surfer for.
Oh yeah.
Oof. Woof.
Yeah, these are some of the other pieces he's working on.
Well, I hope Harris is still out there.
Yeah,
Jason,
I love how
let us know.
I love how they're all coming right at you too. Yeah, sorry, humans, but yeah, that was a different one, different artist. I got my artist confused for a second. But yeah, so CP will be on, and that's 2 weeks from today.
And then after that, we're going to have Mike Kazala.
So you guys can get all your animation art or anything you want. He worked on, like I said, worked for Bongo. Can draw Tom and Jerry, and from memory, I'm thinking of Captain Caveman is in his.
He worked on Tom and Jerry.
Jason Harris is here. Did you see your Silver Surfer?
Do you want a Winnie the Pooh Marvel character?
Not particularly.
Would Tigger be a good speedball? Do you think?
Well, I mean, he thinks he can bounce, but he's not the bounciest hero of them.
I mean, the wonderful thing about Tigger.
Jason, did you see your Silver Surfer?
Yeah, he said that's amazing.
He did.
Yeah.
Put it back up. Put it back up. Come on. There. Screenshot if you need to, Jason.
There you go. Very cool.
So, yeah. We got some
so we're getting back, guys. We're getting back to the live sketching and having people on every week because it's just fun to watch people draw. It's why we love the art. We love to watch them draw. We love to get drawings. So we're going to try.
Hopefully by the end of the week, we're going to open up the commission list for Heroes for everybody.
Mm-hmm. But we might, like I said, we think we're going to open up a list for a certain artist in our repertoire that's actually not going to be at Heroes, but we're going to make sure that the art will be there by Heroes. So if anybody's going to Heroes, you can just pick up the art at Heroes.
Yeah. It's a Heroes pickup.
Heroes pickup. We're going to try and do at least one, if not multiple lists with artists who aren't even going to be there, but for pickup at Heroes.
Pickup at Heroes.
So that way you don't.
What artists?
Daniel Picciotto.
Daniel Picciotto is going to be your first, but he might not be the end. But we're going to.
A lot of artists don't go to Heroes, so we're going to offer up sketch ops that you can pick up at Heroes.
Yeah, because if they take the ops, we're gonna make sure they are completed, shipped out, and received before Heroes. That's the deal. So that way we can bring them with us, and then we just give you your art, and you can just pick it up. It's beautiful.
Yep.
Is it Todd McFarland? Listen,
Yeah.
I would say you never know, but
I like to put them on hold and watch the light blink.
Yeah, there you go. Who are we kidding? If Todd McFarlane called right now, we'd end the show.
Would we though? I'd probably just
if you had a phone call right now.
Me Ken wouldn't have a phone conversation while he's supposed to be on a live stream.
Actually, it would look more like this. It would we wouldn't cancel the show. It would just be like.
That's about right.
But anyways, guys, fun show tonight. We just wanted to point out that we've got Bill locked in a basement.
I think it's on the second floor, actually.
You don't know that.
Why did I agree to this?
Yeah, Bill, at some point, this is on you.
It's true.
Like, I feel like you've fallen for enough of Ken's
nonsense.
Yeah.
His stratagems, his flim flams, his ploys.
This is not how I imagined my life.
But having somebody locked in and ordering him around is exactly what Ken imagined his life would be like. So
that's why I'm staying up here, because so I go downstairs. My wife does it to me.
When I was kicking the world at Bargo and Mad Magazine, I did not imagine this.
Oh, my golden years. Drinking 3-month-old old fashions.
Old fashions. He's in Florida. He's wearing pants.
Yeah,
what the hell's going on?
Exactly. All right, guys. But like I said, next week we have Joe Phillips on for our live show, and then Ken will be live in Philadelphia with Mr. Bill Morrison, with Mr. Mike DiCarlo, with
I'll probably be on the road for the show.
Yeah, Scott Shaw. I'm trying to arrange something really cool for the day after the show. We'll have to. Did you ask Bill yet about that?
No.
Yeah, well, you off camera, you'll have to talk about that. It's something he may want to change his plans for if he was planning on flying straight back to Detroit on Sunday. But Becker doesn't even know about this, so you'll have to wait until it's a done deal for us to tell you about it, because it's pretty freaking cool. But so we got that. Then we've got CP Smith. We've got we're going to bring in Mike Gonzala. All kinds of artist drawing guys. We want to bring back the drawings. Just looking at those Tom and Jerry and all that stuff. And I got you on so you saw somebody got the Roger Ash wants the Mighty Mouse. So we'll set that one aside. But all those it just brings back the nostalgia from when we were kids. Saturday mornings, duck season, rabbit season. Come on, who doesn't love it?
Absolutely.
So we'll do that up. And then we got lines, like I said, Heroes Con. Ken's going to be he's going to be doing San Diego this year with Bill. When Tex will be out there, so they're going to do something with him. We got all kinds of stuff coming. Every month is a surprise, and we're doing as much stuff as we can do for you guys. So we appreciate everybody who comes and joins us for these Tuesday night hullabaloo, the ruckus, the wrestling talk, and the.
I think the Terrificon is going to be the biggest.
Terrificon. Becker and I are going to be hanging out at Terrificon. We're trying to figure out who else we're going to bring besides Mr. Kerry Gamble and Mr. Mike DiCarlo. We may be adding more guests.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
I thought I was going to Terrificon.
You're going to Boston. Pipe down.
You're going to Boston.
You're going to Boston.
But I want to go to Terrificon.
Nope.
What?
I'm waiting for Ken to be like, shutting up.
Funny shit out of you. Squeeze your head, Morrison.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Anyways, we got all kinds of stuff going. Becker's got to eat his pasta. His bag is finished in the microwave.
No, you dump the bag into the pan and you heat it all up.
But you're going to put it back in the bag?
Just like Mama made.
Yeah, exactly. Like when she used to make your lunch and give you the meatballs and the pasta in the Ziploc bag and send you to school, right? Yeah, I remember those days.
Can't trade that.
No, you cannot.
But when the food fights start, you were ready.
You are armed.
No, tonight it's we're having carnitas.
Ooh.
Not from a bag. It was from a bag.
Wow, fancy schmancy. Wow. Anyways, thank you guys all for joining us. Remember, you got 3 more episodes of Star Wars Andor tonight, so those are always fun. There's all kinds of stuff to watch. Comic Art Fans, I'm sure, is going to have an interview show on at 9:00. Check out that. We love the Mr. William Cox and that show over there. They're friends of the show. So
when is this channel just become all my friends stopping by to make fun of me?
Well, I mean, if we do it on the show, they can do it in the chat too. So it's everybody. It's just piling on.
This is BS.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I'm going to get out of here for Bill. Can you please impart us with some last words to really motivate the people out there, to let them know everything's going to be okay?
Sure. Bill, what do you got to say?
Send it.
Hey, hey,
I did not plan that. That was all Ken. I was being sincere. I would say something now, but I just know Ken would hit another button.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Tuesday and rest of your week, and we'll see you next week. And thank you so much.
See you.
Bye.
I can't watch this anymore. I'm going to bed. How much for Krusty's bed? $50. Sold. Good night, everybody.